Hey guys, I know, long time no see. I'm tired of saying that too because this is like my third take doing this video. I'm like, But okay, so last week I went to do my video. Actually had it on time on a Wednesday. Transformer Blue knocked out our power for hours and hours and hours, which means that it fed into the part of the day where I had to do other stuff. So my video got omitted. And then this week, Wednesdays are just not going to happen for me. I'm not doing any more Wednesday. I'm not even going to try to do Wednesdays anymore because Wednesdays are just too much. I've got grocery store matchups that I do on Wednesday, and I do all my own grocery store matchups. So that's not going to work because by the time I'm done with that, it's time for me to actually do my household stuff. And also, I have boys who play basketball, and I'm team mom. So, and we have practices on Wednesday. So it's just not gonna work. We have practice on other days other than Wednesday, but with all of that and practice, can't do it. Plus, I homeschool, so Wednesdays are hell around here. So I'm gonna go to Fridays only because Fridays are a little bit more lax. That's a creative day for the kids, so I can deal with Fridays a lot better. Alright, so on this past Friday, and also on Thursday, you guys might have noticed if you were looking for me on YouTube that I kept having videos pop up, but they didn't say anything, or they would have like this weird, I guess it's like Chinese writing or something on them. But it was Google. I would record these videos. I kid you not, I did like 8 or 9 videos with Google Hangout. Trying to do my weight video to give you guys an update. And for whatever reason, it would show me in the beginning of the video going. And as soon as I started to talk, the video would be gone. It would switch over to the Chinese writing, and that's the extent of the video. I've erased all but one of those. So I need to go in and erase the last one when I upload this video. But yeah, so that's where I am right now. I don't know why Google Hangout is doing that right now. So until I can figure out what's going on, or until I can get it to work again, I'll just keep doing it with my camera. And with my camera, it takes so long for YouTube to upload the video. I hate doing it that way, but that's just what I'm going to have to do. And I have a lot of videos to do today. I actually did a book review earlier with my daughter. So if you guys want to see what TD1 looks like, check out her Diary of a Wimpy Kid book review. And it's available there on YouTube. And don't say she looks like me, because obviously you guys have never seen her dad. If you've seen her dad, you go, oh. Everybody, I have like 2 kids that everybody says, oh wow, that child looks just like you. Or we'll be at the store and people will go, oh my gosh, they all look just like you. And then their dad will walk up and they'll go, oh. So, no, they don't look like me. I honestly don't have, and I've only got like one friend who's actually seen them all, that's like online actively. And initially, she saw their dad first. So, she saw the honey first before she met me. She met him first, and then she met me, and then we became friends and all that other kind of stuff. So, she met the honey because he went over. I actually was talking to her and I was friends with her. He went over to go pick something up, and she hadn't seen me yet. We had only talked on the telephone and on the internet. And she met me through Timona's Tips. So the honey goes over to her house, and he's there to pick up like coupons. So he goes over and he picks up the coupons. So she sees him first. Then later she sees me and she sees the kids, and She's like, oh my God, I can honestly. And someone asked me once, and they were like, oh my gosh, girl, those kids look just like you. And I'm like, no, they don't. They look just like the honey, right? And everybody always, my mom always says, no, they look like you. No, that kid looks like you. They don't. And she's been the only person who will actually say, honey, no, they don't. They look just like their dad. They don't look. I've never seen anybody who didn't have one kid that looks like them. They look just like their dad, and they do. I didn't think his genes were that strong, but I guess they are because they all look just like him, just like him. I don't have one kid that looks like me. It's just like kind of sad when you think about it. But it's neat for that 5 minutes when everybody goes, oh wow, they look just like you until they see him, and then it's like, the O is just, it's so funny to see. Okay, so, did I tell y'all about the fall yet? I've done this video so many times that I don't remember. Okay, well anyway, I know I did in the other video, but yeah, so I tripped, fell, hit the chair, bounced off the chair, hit a table, landed on my face. This whole side of my face is so sore. My arm is bruised. My leg is bruised. My leg is bruised to the point to where I should not be sitting here right now. I should actually be laying down. It's like purple on the back of my calf. And it's not pretty. So, and I've been fussing at myself for not exercising more. And right now I can't exercise at all. The muscle in my calf is just like straight. And I don't even understand how I did it. Because I landed on my face. Everything was like me going forward. So I don't even understand how I jacked up my calf muscle here, but I did. And it's like, sitting in a chair and with my foot dangles. I mean, you would swear I had like some type of blood clot or something. It's not pretty at all. And it's very painful. So I'm going to take it easy today, but I really need to get back on it because I have not been doing my Kalinetics like I should. I made a conscientious effort to try and do those like I was doing before because I know I've really fallen off. So I've been really, really trying with that. Another thing that I fell off of for a while there was my water. I've been doing good for the last few days with my water, though. So I've actually been going to the bathroom more, which is great. For the week, I've lost, well, for the past 2 weeks, I've only lost 3 pounds. And I'll have to measure myself and put those on the website like I do every week. But I'll give my measurements. But I've lost 3 pounds, which... some loss is better than no loss or a gain. So that's always really good. But I know that I've been eating more. Well, not here in the past few days. In the past few days, I've been doing really good. But I find myself to where I'm eating more. I normally make a conscientious effort to, if I get hungry, the first thing I do is pick up water and drink because I know there's a very, very thin line between hunger and dehydration. So I have to figure out if I'm dehydrated or hungry. And it's really easy to confuse. Sometimes you mistake hunger pains for dehydration. So I go for my water first. Well, previously I had been doing that for about 3 weeks, I would say. I hadn't been doing that. I had been just, when I'm hungry, you know. And I go and I eat. So, I'm really trying to make a conscientious effort to grab my water first, like I used to do. And lately, I've been doing it for the past, I would say, maybe 5 days. I've been doing really good to where I get hungry, and the first thing I do is pick up my water. And 9 times out of 10, I'm not really hungry. So that helps me to eat less because then I'm not overeating just because I'm dehydrated. And I hadn't been drinking my water. One thing that I do, and this is going to be really hard, especially with kids and sports and things like that, when you have that type of lifestyle or Like for instance, I bake a lot of cookies. I am the cookie queen. I bake a lot of cookies, and I've got some orders that I have to get together. And like whenever I do things like that, if I have cookie orders, or I'm doing a cake, or I'm doing something like that, or I have the kids stuff that I have to get done, or like right now, my girls are wearing their hair straight. They're typically froed up like me. We always wear our froze. But for Christmas pictures this year, I wanted them to have their hair straight. So I straightened everybody's hair, and then it rained, so they kind of got puffiness going on. I have to straighten it again. But I straightened their hair. That's like an all day process because they have a ton of hair. And I want it to be right. And right now it's driving me crazy because it's puffy, and I got ready to do the book review with TD1, and I'm going, oh no, her hair is puffy. So, so like I'll have to re-straighten. But on those re-straightening, like whenever I have to straighten her hair or straighten both their hair, it's an all-day process. That is a lot of hair to straighten. And by the end of the day, that's when I think, oh, I better eat something. Or, oh, I better drink something. I'm not eating or drinking. And it's like hours and hours of straightening. Or if I'm doing, oh, I got to get all the basketball team stuff together. I have to get, this together. If I'm working on something, I neglect water and food. And that is not good. You have to eat to lose weight. I know that. You have to drink water if you want to lose weight, and I know that. So these are all things that I know better, and I'm just not doing it, so I just gotta get better about it, and I'm working on it. I'm actually reminding myself every day, just like I've been up all morning, and I've done my hair. We've done the book review. I'm getting stuff together for more videos that I have coming. They'll be a lot shorter than this one, of course. But I'm working on all the things that I love, like products and all kinds of stuff that I love for 2012. And I haven't drunk any water. I haven't eaten anything. I haven't had any water. I haven't done anything for me yet so far. So I'm gonna try and make it kind of quick since I can't do my exercise as far as like the Kalinetics. I'll do my arms because even with the bruised arm, and I mean it's sore, but it's not awful. Like my leg is freaking awful. It is bad. I've had some bad falls. This one I didn't think was as bad as it was. But this leg is it's terrible. I always fall bad when I do fall. Everybody always goes, Timona, whenever you walk like this. Because I'm always walking with my head down, looking at the ground because I don't want to fall. Because when I fall, it ain't cute. It's bad. I do these dramatic falls. And I'm really clumsy. So, and I've always been that way. Because even in high school, I remember being at the home high school for my neighborhood, the high school where all the other kids went, because I didn't go there. I went to school way across town. But the school that was there in my area, I was at the top of the stairs. I'm walking down the stairs. My shoe got caught in my own pants leg, okay? I trip, and I literally fall from the top of the stairs, which is really high, down to the section to where the stairs turn. And this is like a really wide area. Just it's huge and it's really steep. So I fall. I make it down to the section where the stairs turn, and I'm trying to hurry up and jump up and play it off. Big mistake. I jumped up, and I'm like, oh crap, because my leg hurt. And what do? I fall some more. And I fell again until I made it all the way down to the bottom of the stairs where all the kids were coming so that they could go to class. I know. I'm so clumsy. I am so clumsy. And my youngest daughter is just as clumsy as I am. Because she would walk into an invisible wall, y'all. I'm telling you. She goes down the hallway, and the hall is small, but it's not that small. And she's like tearing up the walls, honey. She is definitely clumsy like her mother. Definitely curse that kid. But so I'm gonna actually, after I get everything all done for the day, I'm going to ice this sucker and rest, because it's actually better if I have my foot straight and I can point my toes forward, which is odd. Like if I'm laying down, I can have my toes pointed forward or up, either way. You know, because like if you point it up, it's so you can stop those muscle cramps. And I've been having like muscle spasms like crazy before the fall. So now for that calf muscle where I have a lot of muscle spasms. To be bruised, oh, the pain feels like a constant muscle spasm. It's really bad. It hurts right now. So I'm probably, if I'm not my jovial self, you know why. So since I'm working on some of the things that I just love for 2012, I want to share one thing before I go with you guys. Um, really quickly. TV. I'm a TV nut. I am a movie nut. I watch every movie I can watch. I watch every TV show I can watch. You know, I want to get a feel for everything. One of my favorite television shows is a show called Scandal. I really like that show, and if you guys have not seen it, you are so seriously missing out. Okay? That show is amazing. But I still have to say that for 2012, my absolute favorite television show is Big Bang Theory. Only because I can sit there and watch those episode reruns like over and over and over again. Okay? And my favorite character on the Big Bang Theory is Sheldon. And I just sit there and, I mean, everything that comes out of his mouth is so funny. And the honey looks at me and he's like, seriously? You know? Like, Sheldon. You know, I think he's jealous. But he went to Vegas a few weeks back, or a week or so back, and he brought me this. Yay! Look at that. You see that cup? Bazinga. I'm trying to take direction here, and I'm not doing very well. Okay, Bazinga, and then on the other side it says Big Bang Theory. Okay, so Bazinga, Big Bang Theory. I love me some Sheldon. He also brought me something that I'm never going to open, and I haven't even drunk anything out of my cup. I won't take the price tag off of it. But the other thing that he brought me was Sheldon. I love me some Sheldon, y'all. You just do not know. He is so awesome. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys my Sheldon that's never going to come out of the box. And my cup. And I will see you guys actually this Friday.